Hi, welcome to English for Academic Purposes. I'm Robert Connor, the director of the program. Now, a lot of people wonder what to expect when they start the class, or maybe even if they should take the class, because we've all had lots and lots of English classes by this point. You don't get to this point in your career without taking an English class or two. So, what is this English class going to do differently than the other English classes that you had? Well, this is a usage-based class. In other words, it's all focused on how to actually use the language. Now, most classes are focused on English as a subject. In other words, do you know this grammar point? Or do you know this word? How many words do you know? We're focused on what you can do with the language. This is probably the first time that you'll be in a class with other Americans in really a competitive environment. Graduate school is not easy by any means, and there's going to be a number of challenges. And so when you face a challenge, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel prepared? Do you want to feel confident? And that's what this class tries to give you. We take situations that you'll face every day. For example, what if you don't understand during a lecture or a small group discussion? What are you going to say? Are you going to say, could you repeat that, please? Which is fine. That is correct English. But you won't find many American students saying it quite like that. Because, could you repeat that, please? Just takes the conversation and says, hey, can we just rewind it? And it puts you as not a contributor to the conversation, but a taker from the conversation. So what will some American students do, just to give you, I guess, the correct answer for that, is that they'll say, hey, could you develop that point a little bit more? Or, that's interesting. Tell me more about that. Can I have more details on that? Let's explore that subject further. Or maybe if they didn't understand, they'll say, when you said blank, I thought of blank. Is that what you meant? In other words, they keep the conversation moving instead of taking the conversation and moving it backwards. Just one more example. What if you really were entitled to something, but the person wasn't going to give it to you? For example, what if you knew your test was graded wrong? Or what if you knew you were the best qualified for a position in a club or in a group project, and you weren't given that? What would you do? Do you have a range of ways to ask? Do you have ways that would be very polite and deferential? Do you have ways that would be very aggressive? Do you have ways that are even hostile? And do you know when to use those different ways? If you don't have 15 ways to ask for something, you're behind. And you're going to have a limit to exactly what you can accomplish. And you'll have a limit to the type of relationships you can build. So those are just two examples of the types of thing that the course covers. It's focused on how you actually use the language, not English as a subject, but English as a tool. And hopefully at the end, and I'm sure you will, have confidence and you'll feel fully prepared so that first day of class, you'll know what you should do, how you should do it. Thank you very much.